Welcome, my lovely dears, to another sweet session of Sunrise and Sunset. When last we left off, our glorious heroes were besieged on their own ship. Claws of blasted rock burst forth from the ground beneath and pinned them to the spot, while the multitudes of the many assaulted them constantly. These creatures were seeking to break into the ship and rip the divinity from Damja and your lovely new daughter, Hurume. Of course, they were not enough. They are never enough, let's face it. For your powers combined are fucking very substantial, I suppose is the best way to put it. You guys are a legitimate threat. And even catching you off guard and jumping the ship, well, I say catching you off guard, I believe their actual opening surprise was stopped by, I believe it was a crit perception, because of course it was. So I didn't get to do an opening surprise round of those forces on you all, but it still turned into a session-long slobber knocker that you came away from ultimately successful. If a little bit winded and grimy. Ash still gently falls from the sky in a constant chilling blanket. You break yourselves free and back off the ship. And there are still, I believe it's 2, maybe 3 days left to go before Damja is recovered enough to bounce with Hurume. So what do you guys do over the course of those 2 days?
Sailing north. That's where she asked us to go, so that's what I'm doing.
Yeah, okay. You spend the whole time putting distance between yourselves and Denegan's last stand. Let's see here. You're able to get probably there.
We're
You're not on the map.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I dragged you over, but it pinged back over to the landing page again. Like a little piece of tricksy elastic. And yeah, you were right here in the midst of Denegan's last stand and have spent 2 days traveling north while waiting out that period of time. And yeah, there's little babbies. Their eyes are properly open by that time, and there are some bright red cassoid beamers.
A baby.
Some little glittering heartbreakers.
It reduces cast to a puddle.
Yeah, it's cool. And yeah, and Damja is of course proud for all it is worth. Strutting around the place while random gifts turn up. But eventually, that glorious week comes to its end. And with a sigh, Damja will tuck Babby and make sure everyone gets a fond pat on the head. Well, my dears, this has been a pleasure, but we must really be getting going before things get a little bit more dangerous.
Okay. Stay safe out there.
Oh yes, I'm more worried about all of you. As long as we are in motion, we're going to be quite all right. But the sooner you destroy all these bastards, then the quicker we can, I don't know, have a good time and exist without fear for our...
Continued existence?
Yes, it's probably just the best way to summarize it. Oh, she pauses after a moment and puts up the finger of her other hand. 1 second. Tilts her head as though she's listening to something. Frowns. I'm being asked if I can ask my little adventurers, she gestures at your group, if you can spare 1,000 gold in diamonds.
May I ask what for?
Yeah, probably.
The answer is probably yes, but I'd still like to know what for beforehand.
Cass is
She
already like
passes her
looting
lip.
around in the party loot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we got like
yeah.
we got 6,700 in there.
Yeah, she passes her lips and ponders. Ninian needs them for her little adventuring group.
Oh yeah,
All right.
sure. Cass will like hand it to Damson in a big like, pouch, and while she's taking it, will lean in, just boop Harumi's nose. You be good out there, okay?
Little hands are gonna absolutely grab your finger immediately and give it a squeeze.
Once again, just slain on the spot. Tears
Just
rolling down
fucking
face.
devastated immediately. This
They go
kills
and
the
get-
Cass.
Have to go and get the shovel and bucket again to reform him.
It's one of those sandcastle buckets with the plastic spade. Yes, Damsel will take the pouch of diamonds, blow you all a kiss, and vanish. And I have to make a roll. Let's see how this goes for them.
I'm sure it'll go well.
Yeah,
Ninian will be fine.
probably. Well, I mean, I have to make a crafting roll.
Yeah.
So I could just beans it. It's honestly always hard to say.
I was just kind of
And-
assuming
and
1,000 diamonds was for like essence stealing or something.
Okay. Do you have anything that gives you a fucking bonus?
You don't know how to do that till afterwards.
Yeah, don't go spending things until it's
Also,
proven
that's
it's needed.
not-
Also, she's almost certainly getting advantage from that group because I'm sure one of the three of them does Arcana as well.
Also, inspiration is not advantage; it's just a reroll.
Let's see here. Prani is also able to do Arcana. Okay. So yes, Ninian's got advantage herself. Which is good because she's not actually very good at Arcana, but she needs to be the one to do it.
That's
17.
good. Not very good at Arcana, she says, having a +5.
Yeah, a +5. Her proficiency bonus is a 4.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry, she's a smooth brain.
It's kind of wild. But yes, I'm afraid that the sort of quote-unquote dragonair sorcerer / weird paladin creature that Ninian is not int-maxing, that's for sure. She is a charisma and constitution dork all the way down.
Based.
Let's see here. She could have gotten a bardic as well from Nefri. $22. All right. That's much better. So, although you might not find out for a long time what that is for, but that was actually one of the more important things that party has had to produce.
Cool.
Nah, we don't see it. It's not important to us.
Yeah, you don't see it, so it's okay. It doesn't matter.
Out of sight,
Something
out
it
of
is happening in its own fucking bottle episode.
Ain't our problem.
But they will, of course, thank you for 1,000 golden diamonds. Because unlike you guys who have been, jet-setting fucking property hustlers in the middle of Las Dorado, they have been pretty much adventuring the entire time, and they spend basically everything they make every time.
Man, I'm rich and I don't have any property. I just don't spend anything.
you're married to people who are landowners,
I have
That's
property.
true,
I'm
but
not rich.
and there's an entire and your family has their own gigantic home on the side of the Great Oasis because of you. It's basically your property.
What were the pink circles on the right side of the map? Were those like divinity locations, possibly?
No, I have no idea what those are.
Yeah, there's like pink circles circled like all over the right side of the map.
I
Yeah,
believe
I
those
know.
are potential places we could pick as our domains.
Yeah.
Oh,
Of course, that's
right.
right.
Okay, that makes sense.
Gas picked
Okay.
Obelisk.
Very...
Anyway, as soon as Damage is gone, Cass is just gonna like slump down onto his knees. Guys, I don't think I'm cut out to be a dad.
What do you
Well-
mean? You were getting along wonderfully. And I think it's a little bit late to be worrying about that. We got a lot of manticores pregnant, and they're like, I don't remember how far along they are. Can't be that long.
Bit late to say you're not cut out to be a dad. You've
We
likely
are-
got quite a few on the way.
We already have a daughter. Even
I
before this
know.
one.
And every time I even see or even think about Ashera or Narumi now, it's just like my heart's melting out of my chest and my head gets all fuzzy.
No, that's good. That's good parenting, Miss Wishmitten.
And this is supposed to be a bad thing?
It just shows that you are loving and considerate.
How am I supposed to be a cool dad if I just turn into a puddle?
Oh, don't worry. I have no idea.
Okay.
My size.
I'm just gonna
just fucking shrugs. I don't know.
I'm
I
just
was
gonna
gonna
pat,
say something
like,
wise.
I'm just gonna pat Cass's head. Oh, Cass, you were never going to be the cool dad.
Oh,
You
You're
were
going to be the
absolutely going to be best at doting, Dad. I think is probably how
You're
that was
going to
going
be
to
the
go.
cute dad and everything like that.
Yep.
Cass's mental self-image continues to deteriorate. In a couple of years, he's gonna be walking around with like a fucking fanny pack and a Hawaiian shirt.
Hell yeah! Look, you don't want your kids to get sunburned.
It's
It's
in
the
the
10th of it, isn't it? So it's 100 per spell level, I think. Or is it 1,000?
Mhm.
Let me go look, I guess. Because I think it's different from like this
can't
game and that
remember.
game.
I can't remember where it's documented. So
It is in the Arcane Artifice section of the core rules.
Oh,
Are you talking about like for consuming it to cast a spell or for
Yes.
using the... I think it's different per game.
No, it's just
Oh,
like
you
an
mean for
artifice.
ripping blue lightning? Sorry.
Yeah, for ripping blue lightning.
yes,
Um,
essentially.
I think it's 100 in this one.
It's 100. I can't remember if it's 100. I think it's 100 per spell level.
Where is it at in here?
What are you doing?
I'm fairly sure I just used the saving view ones.
Fine, I'll go look in
Uh,
70. Hold on
potions.
1 second.
Serum.
Fucking
Candles.
I will just go get it. Rules and mechanics. Here we go.
I've got that
Obsidian
fucking
powder.
potion of. Yep.
Just copy and paste.
You know what? I'll put it in the bottom of our chemical
Bless.
goods.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, if you want the actual text, I can put that in Discord too. There you go.
So it is 100. Okay. It is 100 per. Okay.
No, it's not 100 per spell level. It's
Not?
1% of the GP consumed. So like, that's a that is it? It might be 100.
Yes,
you're right.
that is
You're
100
right.
per spell.
You're right. I'm sorry, I thought it was bigger.
And you take damage equal to 10% of the GP value.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
By the way, that's what Siri said.
Mind asking you, planning some big spell or something?
No.
Okay.
Just look at a party, I guess.
I mean, I understand. I get it. Like, storing a little bit of blue is great all the time.
It is for organizational purposes.
What do you need it for?
Organizing? Fox tilts head.
I am organizing my personal Residium reserves into vials of 900 GP each.
What the hell
Very
are you
carefully
gonna
measured.
blow that on? 900 is like more
No.
than enough to cast any spell in the universe.
And I think it would outright kill you. Are you sure you don't want to make them into consumable amounts? Like maybe at least
How
like
much
300 per?
HP do I have again?
Like 200 or 300 per? Yeah, that'd make
I don't
sense.
I mean, I'd say
55.
100, and you can just kick back multiples if you need to.
Right, that's true. You just uncork a couple of them.
Yes, that makes sense.
If you're organizing them, then organizing them into, all of your eggs in from one basket to, like 3 still very dangerous baskets. It's probably not worth it. We've got enough glassware on this ship to accommodate really any amount of stuff. Yeah. Now that Amxal has temporarily J-turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no reason not to.
Okay. So it will be another 2 days to get right back to where you were. You even find the site of your combat as you sail past. And can I get
Perception
investigation or survival tests, please?
from all of us or just one person?
From anyone who wants to be looking for your objective.
Ranger,
Okay.
go ranging.
You said investigation or survival?
Investigation or survival.
Boah!
Alright.
That would be
Okay.
a crit with
That
not
would be-
helping.
Yep. Oh, goodness.
Now that we've returned to the site of battle, Cass immediately hardens. People tried to kill my fucking baby. I'm going to kill all of them.
Oh, that kind of hardens. Okay.
Yeah, sorry. When you said hard,
Cass's kilt goes up. It's battle time.
No, in fact, quite the opposite. He is unprepared climactic caress for the first time in forever. It is just
Holy
full
shit.
battle magic now.
I would never expect that from you.
Full murder null.
They tried to kill
Yep.
my baby.
They tried to kill your baby.
Let none survive.
My genuinely proud. I'm mildly concerned, but mostly proud. But yeah, while you're all like scanning the blasted horizon through the whirling rains of ash, because really calling it snowfall doesn't really do it justice. It's heavier. It's kind of greasier and schmearier. Whenever enough ash lands in one place, it spreads and smears out much like puddles of grey rain. But Cass, you spot a little something, quite a brilliant azure blue, right on the railing of the ship. Probably not far from your hands. You see that there is a tiny, maybe thumb-sized blue gecko.
Oh, hello.
The
Castles
gecko's
reach out for.
throat puffs up and it makes a little noise at you.
This place sucks. Come here, let's get you out of here.
Yeah, as you pick them up, they're going to scamper around to stand on your hand using the little sticky gecko toes. And this little lizard is going to wrap its arms around one of your fingers and peel it up until your hand's in vaguely a pointing shape.
Huh? What do you see, buddy?
And yeah, you've got that little old crit there. This little magical friend of the lake here is going to guide your hand around by the arms it has wrapped around your finger, pointing you in a direction.
Well,
Little gecko looks over its shoulder at you, and tongue does a snaky blip out.
alright. Ralu, change course. We're going that way.
Yeah, you are able to follow. There are like occasional adjustments on the part of the little gecko. It doesn't appear that whatever they're doing is an exact science either, but it is more than enough to get you to your, well, what you think is your destination, at the very least. There are more of those blasted spires of wicked stone jutting up in this direction. Very difficult to see against the backdrop of an ashfall, but with the setting sun, they are now being displayed as sort of outstretched fingers across the skyline as bleaker shadows compared to the rest. With the use of a spyglass, you can see that it is some kind of halfway exploded hill upon which rests a very large building. You can't make out any further details. It's getting dark. The aforementioned weather is not conducive to seeing things properly. The gecko will scamper up your arm, give you a little boop with its nose against your neck, and disappears down the back of your shirt.
I think you found someone's familiar.
Or some divine intervention, more likely.
Yeah, no, it's definitely just a familiar.
Yeah, you're pretty sure the gecko isn't there anymore? It's like weight isn't in your shirt anywhere.
That's fine. Nothing to worry about.
Yep.
Yeah, we have a building to go explore then.
Yeah. There are a lot of these blasted rock spurs around that's going to make getting there on ship a little difficult unless you want to start physically smashing your way through towards it. Do you disembark and walk, or what's the plan here that you have for yourselves?
I mean, I think we just disembark and walk, right? We have ample defenses on the ship, so they can defend themselves in case something comes.
It's the usual MO.
No?
Just gotta find a place to, a secure place to moor the ship.
Just moor it up against one of these gigantic spikes, frankly. It's not going to go anywhere.
I'll make sure they be extra cautious given the nature that we just had a combat in there recently, so...
Yeah, although they're happy to use this spire of rock to protect the ship from the constant ash rain, they are all nervously looking up towards it. They have definitely taken out more torches than usual to make sure the underside is properly bathed in light. They don't want any skulkers skulking them.
Of course. We will
See if
endeavor
you
not
get
to die.
ready to leave. Sieglind is also, like approaching, ready to go do combat.
Hell yes, Noodles. Let's go.
Brienne then will scratch her head. You know what, then I'll hang back then so that I'm not crowding the party. And I'm probably a little bit more capable of getting somewhere in a hurry if it turns out we need help.
Very true.
Yeah. Let's just do a quick swap Rune on this page before I move you onto it.
Make sure to have updated your character sheet since we have had several long rests. Put your spells up, get your HP and everything like that, and your vitalities.
Yeah. It's impossible for your party to move stealthily, least of all because Mive is a walking glorious sun. But also, you feel it once you're maybe like a minute into the walk, you've passed the vicinity of what you would call a lair.
Oh,
It's like that someone stepping on your grave sensation, or you're passing through a bubble that can't be seen. Around here, the ashfall is far gentler. And yeah, though the sun is setting, there is still enough light to see by. Again, you do also have a sun pup in. And presumably you can all see yourselves in this large building.
Yes. There's not a door on this side, right? Like this isn't like an entranceway.
There is an entranceway down here, from what you can tell.
Okay. Just want to make sure in case there's like a case of weird walls and lighting.
Nope, I just used a mass one that I can remove after you've actually purged it. Yeah. Ralu, as close as you are, you can see that there is a particularly large sign resting on the wall of this wooden building. It says,
Welcome to the village of Bad Soup.
What?
that's what the sign
That's what
says on the
it
wall.
says.
Bad soup.
Given like my already like code breaking stuff in linguist, can I try an intelligence check, see if that like that's an anagram or they misspelled it or something, or like some sort of
Yeah,
code?
totally, if you want to.
Let's see here. It would just be a raw intelligence check plus my proficiency, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, so that'd be plus 8. 20 plus 8. 16?
If there is a code here, it is currently inscrutable to you.
All right.
That almost sounds like something that would be Steve's that thieves can't.
You think it's Kantish?
Might be Kuntish.
Could be
Maybe they're just
Kantish.
fucking stupid. With stupid fucking names.
You are. I mean, I get why you're angry, but you are very angry this time around, aren't you?
They tried to kill my baby.
He is understandably upset.
There's a reason Cass rolled a 12. He's just yelling about his kid.
Going
Yeah.
to fucking kill somebody, I
And
swear
stop.
to God.
As you come around the corner and can see into this structure, you see there are a number of buildings within. They look quite homely. The decking here has been brushed many times. There is a large pool of what looks to be quite fresh water with a number of large umbrellas hanging above them in order to keep the ash full that gets in from entering this pool.
Is this supposed to be a resort or something? I thought we were going to the ruins from someone's last stand.
Yeah, you may continue in if you wish. the style of these buildings is quite chivalrician. Again, like there's a ton of wood in this construction, like a lot of it. You can give me the investigates, or I suppose survival.
19.
Okay. The carving work on all of the wood here is supremely rustic. Like it has been done with basically a handsaw and nails. Doing this must have taken a really long time. Everything, the major walls here, the floor planks, the walls of this building have old mossy shingles upon them for a roof. Everything here has that rustic appearance to it, where it has been handiworked by someone who's probably not, an expert craftsman, but have at the very least put a lot of time into it.
Hmm.
I look up.
You look up, you see an ashen sky.
An ashen sky. There's no roof?
No roof within the structure. No, it appears to just be four walls.
Oh.
And I say there's like umbrellas like hanging out over the water. I don't want to, fill the whole thing with umbrellas, but there are just like a bunch of umbrellas that are up to shield the waters from all of the ashfall. Although, in fairness, the ashfall probably isn't the worst thing for the water here.
Yeah. Given my background, does it actually look like it's supposed to be trying to emulate like a resort, or?
It doesn't look like any resort you've ever seen. It looks like a rustic manor house.
Okay.
Seaglin's going to crouch at the edge of the water and let's see here. Does a heck and squint.
Is the doorways to the houses in the water? Because usually when you have outcrops like this, it usually means
You can see
door.
that there are those are awning deckings, and they're on stilts that are in extending across the water.
Okay, but is there still doors there? Because usually when
No,
you have
there's a doorway right here, and you can see that there is a doorway that connects the two in between that little crack up there.
Okay.
Yeah, Ralu, as you step in here, you can see that this room, although well enough kept, is covered in dust. There are lots and lots of footprints that go through the room, but no one's touched anything. They've gone into the room and then they've just gone back out again. Is probably the best way to describe it.
I will wave Loam over.
All right.
There's a bunch of footprints coming in and out. Can you tell anything from these footprints?
Coming in out of this doorway?
Yes, but a lot of footprints coming in and out, even though everything here is dusty.
You can give me a survival.
Sure.
Yeah. You can see that although there are a miscellaneous booted footprints, there is a more common footprint that looks to be probably barefoot, female, clawed toes. You'd guess maybe 6 foot tall. Not heavy set, but not rail thin either.
Something like, I suppose, Seagland was coming and going from here.
Do you know how
Seagland looks up on hearing her name said.
Sorry, what was right?
Do you know how recently?
You have no way to tell. Those footprints cover themselves quite a lot. It's only by liberty of that very high survival test that you've picked out the claw-toed female one as more numerous than the others.
I can't tell how recent, but that set of tracks is a lot more frequent than any of the others.
Alright, is that a desk?
Yes, it appears to be a desk with two, again, like rustic handmade chairs. Cash, you can see right here are a series of like leather-oiled mail parcel sacks.
What the hell is this place? Like some damn groundskeeper's place?
I don't know yet.
Cass
It's
just
too
flicks
nice
a
for
knife
that.
out of his boot and slits one of these bags open.
Yeah, outpours a lot of old, like paper and vellum, like folded parcels and letters. Some have crumbly wax seals still on them. They just sort of spill from this topmost bag like an open wound.
Just mail?
Yeah, you can see that there are a number of languages. Some are common, Sarosian common, and there are a number of them in Abyssal, a couple you recognize as being Draconic, though you can't necessarily read all the languages. They're quite easy to pick out from handwriting and style and to orders and froms and locations.
Huh.
With just a cursory investigation, can I detect any, like, connection between these letters? Like, are they all going to the same place? Or from the same
Yeah.
place?
Yeah, you can do that. It's these are all like mail in holding. It's the kind of thing you would do if, say, a battalion of soldiers were going out, and you have all of the mail that they have on hold because they're quite literally in midst of campaign. They can't receive things like letters from home, etc. Like you'd store that in a mail house and give that to people when they're back on furlough. Yeah, you recognize this as all, although very much of entirely different styles and from all over Ceres, they all have the same like era of wear, and a lot of them appear to be addressed to like sirs, ladies, or people just by like last name and a number.
Is this from the Crusades?
I will do a ponder and take a peek. I can't remember if she knows history at all.
Let me take a look here.
You better believe she does.
She wants to assist me. Okay.
So she was already gonna like be peering over. Here's about knights and stuff.
Cass could assist her.
Fair enough. Yeah, the tail will do a wag and then she'll forcibly still it so that she doesn't like kick up dust clouds. Yeah, these are from like maybe first, second Crusades. I mean, these should have probably disintegrated by now, but I guess they were all stored in this leather sack.
Huh.
Even then, whatever properties of the leather sack would have usually dissipate after that amount of time.
Yeah.
It's not as if they're being kept in actual underground environment or somewhere where they won't get environmentally affected.
I mean, the desert is incredibly dry, kept in a leather sack. Should be able to preserve most things. We found scrolls from thousands of years ago preserved in caves.
Yeah, but we're next to a source of water. Around here is probably one of the few most humid places you could find for storing something.
Yes, actually, speaking of, I'm gonna go back here. Does there actually look to be a water source nearby where all this is coming, or is it like still water or what?
It's not stagnant. You can't see a source from where you are.
Okay, how about if I move down here? Still can't see any?
Probably not. You'd have to go into the water to find a source.
Hmm.
There's no like obvious taps.
You look at the bottom and there's a giant rubber plug.
I don't see any obvious sources for that water out there either.
Scow, I search at the desk.
Yeah, it is a desk.
Nothing in it?
Not that you can see now. I mean, it's just got some like empty shelves, probably some like dried out ink pots and quills.
Let's head inside the other house, see if we can find anything in there.
An entrance? To here?
Yes, there. That is the entrance to there.
I opened a door.
I can't be bothered to move the roof, but inside you see that there is like more living space, and a washroom.
I will investigate just in case. I pick up the Cass.
Yeah. Might wonder, but I'm fairly sure that that's from like the Second Dark Era. Would have been right before the Second Crusade.
Is the second Dark Era like Velthermar Dark, or...?
Yeah. The Second Dark Era started with like the whole vampire war, and then like 100 years after that, all the bad things happened to all the Velaris people, and then like 100 years after that was when the Second Crusade started in the Shivs. So this was probably like right before the Second Crusade, sometime amongst like the loss of the Velarisians or the Vampire War.
Seeklin's been looking over the water for a bit. If I go by her, will she point anything out to me? Because she seems mildly interested in it.
Yeah, she'll tell her head to look at you and nods. She'll like gently unclip armored breastplate and dunks herself into the water, like probably waist height. She gestures for you to hold onto her legs so she doesn't go like fucking fully tumbling in.
Oh, I'm not the best person for that. I'm gonna grab
you just need to be there for leverage. You have the greatest technology of all, leverage. Like you just need to put hands down on her backs of her ankles.
Okay.
And yeah, she holds breath and wait, she doesn't have to hold breath. She's just a dragon. She's fucking aquatic. She just sticks her head in and has a rummage around. And you can hear the grating of like stone rubbing against stone. When Sieglin's tail gives you like a little tap to back up so she doesn't kick you in the head by mistake, she will like tummy crawl back out of the water, and she is holding a keystone. It looks like this is used to like cover a water vent. And then she will place down the heavy stone, and she's just about to go like dive herself back in again when a door opens and someone steps out. Would you please put that back? Sieglind like freezes like mid-dive. Then one hand to start slowly creeping towards the breastplate.
Is
nonsense.
Solid wall?
That's a solid wall, yes.
Damn it.
Nonsense. If this was going to be a fight, then a fight already would have happened. Don't vandalize my water. Welcome to the village of Bad Soup, adventurers.
Thank you, I suppose. It's an interesting name.
It is named for one very simple thing. Can I interest you in a bowl of soup?
Considering the name behind it, you'll have to forgive me if I decline.
It was Denigan's favorite.
I have no problem with bad soup. I've eaten a lot of bad.
Excellent. I will prepare you a bowl. Hello there. No hard feelings.
About what?
about the war for our very souls.
Are you
This
with
is
the
a place
people
of
who attacked
civility.
us?
Yes, I am.
I shoot her.
Damn it, Cass.
You can make an attack roll, yeah. Go for it. She does not stop you.
Alright. Yeah. Well, just whip a shuriken out of my palm. Let's see. I don't think I have sneak attack on. I will turn on power strike though. Whatcha?
Yeah. A 17 is a hit. Wait, no, it's not even a hit actually.
I will use.
But she chooses not to block.
Okay.
And it thump, hits her in the head, and see her head like whip back, winces and reaches up and plucks it out, then drops it on the ground. I suppose I deserve that.
Cass is just gonna stare for a second.
Oh, yeah.
Pulls out the lightsaber. Flick.
For goodness.
Hold on for just a moment.
Please, don't insult hospitality. But also, that probably hurts.
Your friends attacked us unprovoked on the road. Start talking.
Fine. But first I should probably warn you that this place here can't be damaged or destroyed. I can't be killed. I suppose, thankfully, considering you immediately attacked me, but deservedly so, but you know. But I'm also so weak I don't pose a threat to you. I see no point in attempting such combats. My underlings, I suppose, colleagues, attacked you all in order to recover missing pieces of divinity that were taken from the cult's holdings.
No, they didn't. They attacked us to kill my baby.
She frowns. Did not know that your baby was a shard of divinity.
So maybe you can understand why I'm a little fucking mad.
Yes, I would assume so then. I have not heard the laughter of children in eons, so forgive me if I'm a little bit cold to the concept. Although what is not cold is my soup. She will put up a hand. Make yourselves comfortable, I suppose. And I say, I have not the power to harm you, nor you the power to harm me, so we might as well have a discussion, like adults. For instance, my name, although I know all of yours, is Karin.
I think a lot of discussion has gone out the window from the activities of the cults that we've seen.
Well, too bad. All you have here is discussion.
Friends, I think you might want to do something, otherwise Cass is about to say, well, if I can't hurt her, I can sure do Krav Maga and knock her out.
Hi.
There's no point to it yet. You can see that your shuriken did no damage to her at this point.
No, it did damage for like a second.
Yeah, but I guess he's probably, if he's stuck here for 80 eons, that means he's been here for the fifth thing has been here, which means it predates whatever the cold shit is doing. Right?
I've been here for about 900 years.
I think that predates the cult by more than 10 years. Yes.
Yes, I predate the cult by, like, a lot.
At least 10 years.
And why do you think that matters?
Clearly, it is because I am a source of valuable information.
That remains to be seen.
Fair enough.
You're a source
yeah.
of information. Useful is a different thing.
Yeah, good, fair. Do you stop her from going inside and fetching a bowl of bad soup?
If Karin's has a hand on Cass, I guess he won't fucking
Yeah.
go hand to hand her.
Yeah. Then she goes inside and comes out with a bowl of soup. It's kind of murky and green. You can see that it has chunks of vegetable in it. And she will hand a bowl to Karin.
Oh, sweet.
Right. So let's start with the obvious. What's your whole connection to the cult, given how much you predate them?
I wanted to use the cult for revenge against the gods. Very typical stuff.
I'm guessing you don't see an error in that, given how much that cult is bringing to the world.
The world outside is a little bit beyond my ken.
They're trying to end it.
Then I'll be free, and that will be pretty great in and of itself. One last spit in the eye for what they have done.
Oh, yeah, well, fuck everyone else who lives here.
Yes, fuck everyone else who has a life and isn't trapped, right?
You all get to live new lives, become new people, new things, new something. Entropy occurs, things die, new things replace them. All that power goes somewhere, and then suddenly you have a new land with new pantheons. Maybe they make different choices. All the outer gods eat themselves, or something like that. This is in their nature. Once they have done, eating their way through Ceres, they will eat each other, and then they will explode, and then it will all start again.
Excuse me if I don't want to take that chance.
I don't blame you. You all have perfectly valid lives, wonderful lives, I'm sure, full of people who love and can care for you. And as she's saying that, can I get an insight from anyone who wants?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay,
Go.
Sure. Oh, also, Karin, you need a con save if you're eating that soup.
I just thought. Cool things. Ooh, this. I thought you meant like bad. That's this is.
It's powerful soup. It's Denigan's favorite. But yeah, you do need to do a DC 18 con save versus the poisoned condition. But you do have 20 temporary hit points. Enjoy.
Until when?
Until they go away. Temporary hit points last until you
Take a short rest.
Short rest? Okay.
See, Clint has your insight. Your insight is not particularly good. I take it back. It's equal to that paladin over there. That's sorcerer's even. Yeah, you don't detect anything weird about her. Well, apart from all the obvious things about her that are weird.
Yeah, apart from being diehard for a cult that wants to destroy the world.
Okay, lady, I'll
She
buy
just
it.
wants to
But-
die.
Why are you here?
I am here because I wished to be saved.
From what?
I'm trying to think of a nice way to put it all. I lived here a long time ago, 900 odd years ago, when the mountains suddenly exploded. Or, well, they were about to explode, mere moments from explosion. An explosion that would wipe out everything. This used to be a temple to the wish granter, the god of wishes. She resists the urge to spit, if only because she'd be spitting on her own nice wooden floorboards. I, at the time, was a scared little child. And I say little child, but like 6, 7 or so. I wished to be safe. I did not want to be blown away by this volcano. A child has no idea what the implications of such a thing are, I would think.
Ah.
We all know that Valorous is a poisoned chalice, if ever there was one. But when you are a babe and you are scared, you will make that wish. Valorous was less than forthcoming, and sure did grant my wish. He made this whole place very safe. Made me very safe. And then the whole village was blown away. I was deafened for centuries. That was terrible.
Well,
Treachery
I don't know. Well, I would say something. I would say that back then he was a less than favorable person.
He's less than favorable now. He will always be the monster who did whatever he felt like. He had all of this power, and he used that power wholly for spite. And he was worshipped for it. Bastard.
It's not that simple, but either way, that doesn't give you an excuse to go around trying to kill the rest of the world.
Death isn't the end, just another beginning.
Oh
and
my
it is
God,
one
no,
that
it
I
is-
was robbed of.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Look,
Do you have anything
I know
useful
you.
to say?
It depends. Do you have a useful question? I'm sure you don't really want to know the motives of the villain.
Are you
I
even
am
the villain?
understanding.
What have you done, other than just sit here?
I housed the cult. I have called up spires of darkness. I sold a portion of myself to those abyssal gods in an attempt to break free because I was terribly lonely and they were thought of as the many. Go figure, I thought I could create great endless hordes and be free of this place. Technically, that's somewhat true, but she makes a deep arm gesture and activates a disabled power, and it doesn't do anything. I have been found wanting and left abandoned. Isn't that great? I am too weak to do you harm, and this place can't let me be killed. Nor can I particularly leave for anything longer than a few minutes at a time before I find
You know-
myself right back here again.
That was my question.
Oh, I'm sure you do.
Have you tried to talk to Valorous in the last, I don't know, 6 months?
In the last 6 months, are you high? Was the soup too strong?
No, really, give it a shot.
Yeah.
Is this some call your bluff shit? What are you doing?
Why not, Miss? I live forever in a nihilistic despair bubble. What do you have to lose?
Okay, how do I call onto him? It has been a long time. This place has not been his holy realm for a long, long while. I mean, sure of that.
Fucking Cass pulls out Book of Valorous.
Here, I got it from the man himself.
She like fucking visibly winces at seeing it. Ugh. And then just pull out a pocket book full of slurs. Fine. She will hold out her hand.
Plop.
And yeah, with her hand out now, you can see that from probably forearm just below the elbow down, like there is this sort of unconscious, sort of barely restrained, like tremens. Like her arm is constantly fighting the urge to spasm, I guess is the best way to describe it.
Oh,
She will-
tremors!
Tremens, like delirium tremens. It's
Yes.
actually a word.
Oh, okay. I thought you said train, man. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, she has trains. Yeah, she's been doing it. She's one on that heroin.
Yeah, you have a bunch of fucking train, man. But what the fuck is
Yeah,
this?
she's a train spotter.
Yeah.
Like,
Camera and everything.
Tremens. She is, yeah. Her arm is like unconsciously fighting spasms. Or consciously fighting them, honestly. And she will flip the book open, glance at a couple of passages. Huh. This isn't exactly the passages I remember back in the day, but then again, I was quite young.
He's also changed a lot.
Okay, so you say. Dear great and almighty, all-knowing Valorous, devil lord of wishes, your humble servant impeaches unto thee. Come to this blighted, blasted land. See me eye to eye and answer my foul questions.
While she's doing this, Cass is also going to be like earnestly praying for Valorous.
Yeah, give me a religion test.
Fuck yeah. Alright. I will inspo that.
Okay.
And then
You got cat suck.
Oh, that's true. Well,
Nice.
then that just makes it a 22. And then that's not a d6.
Yeah, there's a
That's a
16.
20
That'd be
plus
6.
16.
That's a 26.
I just like the mental image. You have Catsock helping you, and Catsock is also on your shoulder
Yeah.
praying.
Doing play hands.
Hands clasped.
I pray to God!
He got the fucking little.
Amen.
Oh,
He got the
man.
fucking little hat. Little hat.
Yeah,
with
this
the
vest,
fucking
yeah,
incense burner
she's got a little vestments on.
swinging. Yeah,
Tiny little
incense burner
ferret yarmulke.
swinging.
Yeah, I suppose a figure will step out from around this doorway and into view. I leave you at this for... Oh. This place rings a bell. Rather blighted, though, isn't it? And you watch as the handsome devil, cigar still hanging from mouth, he's like wearing like open silks, just showing off like bare muscular chest covered in glorious gold and red tattoos all the way down the front, with this deep black like sleeveless coat, and just
Hey, Valley,
places
what you got there?
places hands up against an invisible wall. Oh, I cannot appear to enter. I'm surprised your prayers even reached me. Did you just call me Veli?
Yeah.
Passes his lips. Well, you're quite unsmiteable, so I guess I have to let that one slide. To what do I owe the displeasure, my dear?
Oh,
Oh,
lady
no,
over
no,
there.
no, no,
So
no.
it's-
Cass just gonna grab Karin. Yeah. It's this lady's show. I'm just gonna point.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to make a save for her because she's probably had her brain snapped. Okay, she pulls it together. You son of a bitch. Sort of fidgets and adjusts his horns. Oh, I didn't think I made that bad of a first impression. To what do I owe your fury and ire, ma'am? To what you owe me an apology for this. And she gestures at the house and at herself. And you can see that trembling arm is now growing like deep blackened veins and burns that are creeping, starting at the fingertips and back down to the elbow. You put me here when the world exploded. You punished a child for nothing other than wanting to live. Valorous pauses. Yes, that does sound like something I would do, and may even do again in the future if I'm driven to do so. But these days I kind of need a reason for things such as that. I've been let off the leash, as it were. What? You get your second chances? Have you got worship? Well, you have worshippers all over. Again, what is this madness? Wylder shakes his head. Well, I have been busy. He like glances over Catherine's shoulder at like the rest of the party. He almost gives you like a "help me the fuck out here," just to like, what's going on? Who is this lady?
Good
Castle.
question. I'd like to also know who this lady is.
Step up.
I just assumed Cass would explain what happened to him and why all of his wishes used to be sour.
Perhaps you should tell her why your wishes used to always be sour back in the day.
Oh, all those, yes. Well, it's because I didn't control them. They were being controlled by a sad, angry dragon. I was getting the dregs of their power, and I could manifest the wishes in some manner or the other, but they weren't really mine. It was a disgusting act of divine bottom feeding, if you must know. Catherine pauses. What? I didn't do it? That's it? Shrugs. I mean, I did it. I mean, I technically did it. I won't unearn all of the terrible things I've done to people, but I didn't do so with any personal act of malice, just sort of generalized everyone malice.
But now that that's not the case anymore, perhaps you could show the small child that you super cursed that, things are different.
You want me to make her go away? She turns attention. Do you want me to make you go away? What is this? End your eternal suffering or give you a second chance? Or make a fresh wish? Catherine pauses. I would never accept another wish. And I'm not even sure you could get rid of me anymore. Wylder snorts. What a bet. I absolutely could. I'm incredibly powerful. I'm
incredibly powerful now.
Well, then I have a slight question for you, then, Nevers.
I love your slight questions. Last time you asked me a slight question, we spent nearly an hour in conversation.
Cool. Like, when you've already cast that and the magic there and all that stuff and it's just going, can you, like, just
snip the throat.
cut a hole and you just suck back the magic?
I wouldn't want to suck this back in. It's all fucking filthy. It is just writhing with dirk little parasites.
Or maybe just
Okay.
spell it.
Probably, yes. I'll
Alright.
take a little look around, see how the foundations all look like. It's old work, you know how it is, and it's been used. Ugh. Catherine, for what it's worth, is still mostly flabbergasted. She's like trying to deal with just shock in general, I suppose, and almost certainly some kind of post-traumatic stress.
Do you need a drink?
No, I don't need a drink. No, thank you. She just like turns fully away from the god. What is this illusory trick you're pulling?
It's
huh?
not an
What is this?
illusion. It's a fucking
Not
Valorous. What
trick.
do you want?
There's no trick here. Perhaps it's just
Village
your
doesn't just turn up.
It's
fuck
different
I
now.
don't.
The world is burning. The
It's been
gods are...
900 years. Perhaps the gods have changed more than you might realize.
The gods have incarnated as avatars as the world collapses around us. And Lord Valorous, you said there was parasites, corruption. Are they of the outer gods?
Of course they are. She sold part of her soul to them. Of course they got their claws in here.
Please, I did not ask Anai, I asked Lord Valorous.
Your fox has the right of it, I suppose. This place has been used as their lair for a long time. All of the hallowing that was once done in my name a long, long time ago has, become someone else's. Horrible, fetid, writhing carpet of worms we call Eek.
Are they materialized or beyond my reach? Because I could have them devoured.
The worms in this sense are metaphorical, I'm afraid.
Hmm.
It's gross
Yeah,
for the eyes and the
Valor?
mind brain. Yes.
No, I mean, could Valoris just take the scythe and just go?
I'm not
Sure.
touching that. It's not my scythe. Oh my god, I am my god.
Look, Catherine, I get the nihilism, defeatist, want to burn the world thing. Valoris was not. He didn't curse you just to say fuck you. He cursed you because you're
Sure.
eating wish poop. I know.
Valorous will
Your
cringe.
whole world-
Valorous cringes at wish poo. He turns his head aside and spits.
How
I know
about
that
wish
shatters your
bread?
whole fucking worldview, but there you go. That's the truth of it. He's here now. He has, like, full-ass wish power. The other gods, like, some of them used to be dickheads. Now they're not. Things have changed. Stop
They
being a pouty
changed.
bitch trying to kill my baby.
So is everything. So is everything else. Cost nearly 1,000 years.
Aegon has stopped putting people on crosses and burning them alive.
Yes, he's a nice god now. Everyone loves him. He has a casino.
I heard about the casino. I thought that was a stupid fucking joke.
No, I've been there. It's great. He's a bartender. He gives life advice.
I should try and drown myself again more often. Like he tends bar and gives advice. I'm gonna do another save for her. This fucking woman. What is this? This fucking
Or
psychological
causing her psychic
warfare.
damage.
You know what? I'm fine with causing her psychic
You know
damage
what?
at this point. She's part of the cold. I don't give a shit.
Fuck her.
Yeah, fuck
Yep.
her.
This
Cass
is
is gonna
exactly what
spray
Steven. This is
his
exactly
arm.
what Steven does on Thursdays too.
Yeah.
Yeah, just go
actually
around
people
inflicting
actually-
insanity damage on people for the fun of it.
Yeah, we have a member of the United States Department of Energy currently catatonic in our cathedral because Jean just kept telling her the truth.
Here's 30 insanity in one sitting. Enjoy.
She just starts letting out like a long, low scream. No insights necessary. It's 900 years of torment.
Look, this sucks. Everything about the situation sucks. You have a chance to help us fix it. You've done a bunch of harm in the world. Help us dismantle this cult. Stop them from taking what's turned into a pretty darn good world out there and just shitifying it by feeding it to outer gods who do not care about us, as clearly demonstrated by you, Miss Abandoned and left as a discarded husk.
Give me a persuade. I'll give you advantage because God's over there.
Hell yeah. Alright. And furthermore. 24.
Alright, that's probably going to beat hers. We'll try and quote unquote save out. Physically impossible.
I was waiting for that flash of green.
That's okay.
Yeah, I know, right?
Twist of fated her.
I would've.
I think she'd notice if you twist her feet.
I don't care.
I don't give a shit at this point.
She's lucky Cass is good aligned, otherwise she'd just be tied to something getting beat on.
Yeah. She's physically not. This is her current feature.
Yeah, she's lucky that like she's completely immune to damage and it doesn't do anything. Or else I would have been unloading magic missiles for like just supporting this cult and everything. And
I mean, she did say it. You could torture her if you wanted to.
Yeah, I mean that's
I'll
like
take
I said.
some alignment off.
Yeah,
If,
but
if
like,
Cass wasn't good aligned, by God.
yeah, if I wasn't chaotic good, you can bet this one would be going through a lot more right now.
Yeah. Instead, she is hyperventilating. I suppose is probably the best way to put it.
Cass will huff, squat down, put hand on shoulder. Come on.
Yeah, the Anubian looks up at you, and like they've been full ugly crying. Like all the makeup is run, like snot's dribbling. Like she has turned into a fucking wreck over the course of like 20 seconds.
Yeah, Cass will just sit down on his knees, put arms around. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay.
There's still the opportunity to change. All you have to do is take it.
Okay. 3d10 plus whatever it's sanity. $30 points of insanity.
Oh my god, he crossed 3 thresholds. Alright.
Kablow.
Yeah, that's all. Even at 0, that puts you right into
You're like, yeah, babbling shit your pants, man.
No.
Minor.
Harrowed, I think.
Yeah, minor trauma.
Yeah.
Right. Well, yeah, okay. I mean, this is a fair way to describe what is going on. You can see that this woman is going through. Right now, she's with Charlie in the trees. Like, this woman is barely present.
Cass just gonna pet ears and hold. Let his own just seething anger kind of seep out.
Yeah, I would say, like, does Cass still feel angry? Like, I wouldn't be surprised if the answer is yes, but at the same time, this mega villain is, like, the ugliest crier you've ever seen. Like, she is...
I mean, even at this point, she doesn't feel like a mega villain.
Cass is angry, but not necessarily at her, just at fate itself. You know, oh Fortuna here.
At the gods.
Because at the end of the day, she's just a little girl who's been here all alone for 1 billion years. She's just a kid.
Yeah, she does. She is not well developed as far as social ability is concerned.
Yeah, no, it's the anger is turning into pity towards her.
Fair. This is one of the ways that it could have gone, and I mean, I suppose I shouldn't be surprised that it's how it went. I didn't expect. Fucking call him. Call it. Here's the phone. You call him. Call God right now.
Here's the phone. Call God.
Don't expect you to hand him the mobile phone and be like, "Call God. Go on.
Do it, pussy.
Call my fucking bluff. Do it, pussy." Oh fuck.
You've been through a lot. There's still a lot more you can do.
Yeah, and Ralu as well. You're looking at like the least regal Anubian you've ever seen.
Yeah, it's just like
just heaving. Like now she's probably at that point where she's struggling to breathe in because she's cried out so fucking hard. Velaris is looking really uncomfortable. And started busying himself looking at the walls and really anywhere else but this.
Good, he fucking should. This is his fault.
It's his fault.
Yeah.
It is absolutely, basically his fault.
The worst part to Cass, like the point where he's taking like reputation damage with Cass is like, who are you, bitch?
Yeah,
You're God. You should remember.
It's just one amongst many wishes that he got, though.
for him, it was Tuesday.
Yeah, for him, it was a really, really gritty Tuesday.
Like, he got wishes on, like, thousands of wishes on the daily.
Let's see. Wait, let's see. Has she jogged your memory? You know. Oh, okay. Yeah, it goes, oh, the exploding mountain. Right. In fairness, she was very small and I didn't know her name.
She rolled a 120 on the shock table.
Ugh.
Just let her cry it out for, like, a couple minutes, I guess, so she can get herself back together.
Yeah. She is going to, like, at some point, crawl and dunk her whole fucking head in the aquifer, just poof. Does a bit of screaming and then pulls her head out. I'm fine. The voice is just like hoarse and cracked. Valorous has finished his cigar.
Okay. So what do you say we end the, like, eternal torment of the small child, huh?
Yeah.
Yes, I can certainly do that and see you off. That said, there might be a little bit of a fight with some particularly stingy outer gods over ownership of what remains of her soul.
Is this gonna, like, whole-ass kill her or just release her?
I mean, if I end this, she definitely didn't make it to 900 by natural means.
Anubis only lived for about, at the high end that I know, the oldest in the Great Oasis lived to 98.
She could
Yeah.
be
Not
in
like turn to dust or
stasis
something.
rather than, like... I mean, nothing can hurt her. It's a valid question.
No, I suppose it's valid, but no, she's been kept on a threshold for a long time.
Okay, Catherine. This would be a great time to tell us what you know about the cult.
Okay. What do you want to know in particular? I can tell you places they have been, where they're keeping sources of power. For a time they had one here, but they absconded with it when you guys got in the range of the volcano.
That's a great
Everything
start,
important.
or...
I really
Yes.
got to use the restroom, but ask her about generals in particular.
Yeah, people in the cult, you know, their names, identities.
Yes. Everything important, from leadership to bases to locations of power.
Any of their
Anything that might.
plans.
Yes.
You'd be unsurprised to hear it, I suppose, but their OPSEC is quite good. The masses share all between each other, or shared before I was cast
Cut
off.
off.
Yes. Part of me now suspects so that I couldn't exactly just tell you everything currently ongoing. Doubtless they have scrambled to change things up now that I have become the loosest end ever. Even they couldn't destroy me. I don't really know anything about the other gods' cults. As I said, once they're done with Ceres, they would probably start trying to eat each other until one of them was left, and then restart the cycle. You know, entropy has to go somewhere. Power becomes power in a new form. So they don't play buddy-buddy, and they never will, I would hope. Even if they were on the verge of destruction, I think that would be antithetical to their existences. They are constantly in competition. That said, I suppose if you weakened one in particular, like Eek most certainly is, after all of the damage you have done them. Didn't know Essence Steel would work like that on them. Very, very clever.
It wasn't Essence Steel.
What is it then?
Ralu will flick her wrist. Scythe will jump to her hands.
Oh. Interesting. Does that mean that the current eternal consort has been eating Eek?
Oh yeah.
Correct.
Well, she doesn't explode. And again, I suppose undying makes sense. She pauses. You know, though, if that does keep up, I'm not entirely sure that that's safe for this whole beloved unexploded world thing that you've got going on currently.
What do you mean?
Have you ever eaten so much that you've needed to be sick?
Stuffing too much power into one god, right?
Hmm.
I mean, we've been spreading it around.
Of course, but if you've been feeding the eternal consort like crazy, all the outer beings that you slay with that thing, gestures at the side, then I don't know, maybe you're putting your consort on the fast track to being that entropic explosion I was just mentioning.
Duly noted.
Ralu just thinks, thankfully she's on the moon.
That okay. Yeah.
You can just blow up this moon.
Yeah, we'll just blow up the
Oh,
moon
I see.
with
Clearly,
every
this is how
single
you
one of
origin.
them.
This is how you origin Damas. I get it.
Yeah, we just threw this guy through a portal.
Right. Back on track. Bases, people of power.
Yes, I don't know their names, but I know vaguely where they are. Something to share. Much like none of them really know that I am Catherine. Some have been told, but they've almost certainly forgotten. Because why would they need to hang on to something like a name when they are always aware of themselves?
And they're all part of the one mass.
Yes. Let's grab a color that can be seen. Right around here is a particularly large base of operations. It is where the majority of information for the cult passes back and forth. It is a series of underground holdings where sendings are notarized, and basically they keep the machine running between the various cults. Knowing that I'm compromised, they almost certainly know that I am compromised. You should rub some very sore red eyes. They're probably scrambling to up and move things even now, but that facility was massive. You might have time to shake them down before they're gone if you're quick.
All right.
But if you're looking for real information, I mean, I'm on the outside. This was a place to keep some power sources and generate forces. About as far away from everyone else as I could get here in this corner, my very convenient exploded corner. But yes, that information center is going to be where all of that is collated. Sendings turned to letters, turned to books, turned to journals and times, places, deals, trades. Probably a lot of money as well. Almost certainly a lot of money. These cults don't run for free.
Hey, Loam, out of character. This is the area you used to stomp around, right? Like, this is your area? Because you named, like, the university and stuff like that?
Not.
Was that?
Debbie did not name Oasis U and Oasis State. His
Well,
stuff was all north side up here.
Oh, north side, okay.
You know, we're like 360 miles. The Totally Spies group is only like 240.
That's when we last knew the Totally Spies, and it's been like a week.
They might be in Velsia by now.
I think
Yeah,
they're
they are
probably
probably like right there by this point, and like
Yeah.
all camped up. And this is a full, like
Yeah.
secret spy war camp, so it probably has a put up and put down time.
Yeah. Like we're gonna have to hightail it after we're done here, over to like the cold info stuff.
But yeah, that is a location that you could rush to. As I say, they'll probably start. No, don't get her pregnant. Don't do it.
Hagen could do it. I hear those two have a thing going on, or had.
They do. They have a very tragic romance. The Sun and the Moon is the classic romance ad nauseum for millennia. I think the idea of the Sun and the Moon being parted lovers has been conceptually with the human race for as long as there's been a human race that's looked up at the stars and wondered what the fuck are they looking at.
Yeah. I mean, that concept, that's prehistorical.
Yeah, and I mean, she's obviously beautiful, and Hagen is a handsome Chad Wolf.
So we just get those two to slam, and then we can turn all that excess power into Babby.
We make the child of the eclipse.
Continuing on, you said sources of power aside from that info hub.
Right. Well, mine was a growth area, I suppose. There is an island east of Novelcia where there is another formation of the many. The only other one I know of. You destroyed the one that was in the reversed pyramid, and we didn't have any in the northern sections of this land. We'll put down a little pin for it. Let's see, what's a good picture for like a bunch of dudes? Yeah, it's the night one. There you go. And that is the other like non-destroyed site. You guys broke the pyramid. That was that one was handled.
I was more speaking of like source of divinity because she said like she had stuff of that, but that's good.
Oh no, they took the shard that was here away to use for whatever else they use it for. I don't know. I was discarded when that happened. But
Right.
that
Right.
is probably the last mustering site of the many in the entire deserts. You've done a good job at killing your way through them/us.
Good.
Of course, they'll be turning that island into a veritable fortress. Considering it's their last place, I'm sure you're all aware by this point, but the many actually tend to get more powerful as there are less of them. You have ensured there are a lot less now.
Well, I'm sure there's no more after we're done with them.
For your sakes, I suppose, I hope so. She looks unused to giving someone anything resembling like a compliment or a concern. It clearly just like taste wrong on the lips, like bad soup.
They've messed with my family and close friends for too long.
I'm sure we have done a lot of people a lot of harm in the cause of, wrapping this all up into some kind of delicious divine burrito for the gods to feed upon.
Immensely.
Well, she looks towards Valorous, who has finished his cigar and is like pensively
A second
staring.
cigar.
Yeah, he has moved on to another cigar.
I just think he perpetually has like cigars in his mouth.
He is perpetually just
A chain smoker?
munching through them. Yeah. He's just Columboing them constantly. If he's not smoking one, he's chewing one.
All right.
I have just one more question.
Well, that's everything you know, then might as well let you get on with that, I think.
I suppose so. I'm sure you don't want to be in there when I blow this place up. While he's been smoking this cigar, like Sieglin's been like standing closer and closer, and now staring at him quite closely. Why, yes, I am attractive, and thank you for noticing, Miss. And the dragon will hiss at him. Ah, Sieglin, beautiful name. Oh, they gave it to you, did they? Wonderful. I'm not surprised, and yes, I am a gaunt. Yes, just like the other one. No, I'm more powerful. Okay, I'm not as... Yes, I'm more powerful than that one. Yes, this is all... We all look like this, of course. He looks at the others. Your friend here is not very familiar with divinity.
She's rather new to the world.
Ah. Would you like to be one of my little worshippers? Seekland
We're
will
making sure she
hiss.
keeps her options open until she meets more gods.
Well, I am more gods. Surely you have just presented her with the perfect option right now. Didn't you hear? I'm new and changed and better.
Yeah, so we'll let her get experience with the world first before she makes any
Yeah.
grand oath decisions.
And
Exactly.
she does like the way that my pants go down quite low and she can almost see pubic bone. Yeah, I know, I make it look good.
You sure do, man.
It gives you enough nod. He is every goth sex fantasy.
Pick
Seeklin
up
looks to
Seekland, put her outside.
kisses and scrambles.
I imagine we all start making our way out the building, considering don't want to be in it when it explodes.
I have just one more thing I would like to do. And she goes inside and then comes out with a bowl of bad soup and holds it out to Valeris. Drink
Make
the
him eat-
soup.
Make him eat the soup.
Drink the soup, my lord. Valeris stares into the bowl of soup.
Hmm.
Sighs. Hands off his half-smoked cigar to Ralu.
Take a drag on it.
Fine, I have this one coming. I'm shotgunning it, though. I'm going to try not to taste it.
You should take a drag on that cigarette. Like, how often are you going to get like a god cigarette or a god cigar?
I mean, last time you chatted with him, he gave out cigars, I think. Although Ralu didn't get one that time because she was pregnant.
Yeah, exactly.
Also, Ralu doesn't
The
smoke.
difference is
Yeah, true.
a second-hand kiss.
It is a second-hand kiss with the handsome goth man. Clearly, I should have a temple put somewhere in the jungle so I can have my own tobacconist field. Yeah, Karin, Masika, are you going to leave the building so you don't get
No, they're gonna get
disintegrated?
exploded.
Yeah, absolutely.
Don't want to get imploded.
Yeah.
Good idea.
Valeris will grimace his way through a whole soup bowl. You can hear him swallow, and it's meant to be chunky. Lovely. Oh. Then he lowers the bowl and hands the empty bowl to her. Oh, 900 years of torment and you didn't learn how to cook. Ugh. Very well. This is probably not going to be a very dramatic moment. Any last words for these people, I suppose? Honestly, these adventurous heroes here are probably the best people to give last words to. They might do something with them. Catherine will pause at that. No, I just want to be gone now, I think. I think I'd quite like to be gone. I'm good. I'm done. I'm sure I don't remember anyone I used to know. I just would like to be vanished. Thank you for your help. Thank you for your kindness. I'm wholly undeserving. And, well, I mean, let's face it, it's going to be a long time before anyone is able to. And she vanishes. Sveller snaps his fingers. You never want them to really see it coming, you know?
Right.
Fair enough. Rollo will hand him back his cigar.
And he will chuff on it greedily just to get the taste of bad soup out of his mouth. She makes a terrible, terrible bowl of soup.
Apparently it was Denigan's favorite.
Denigan. I haven't heard that name in a while. And he will flick the cigar into this place and it begins to catch fire. It's picking up that fire pretty quickly. It's like this whole place was made of gasoline. It just catches, and that flame travels all the way across. Even the water looks like it's on fire, begins to bubble and steam. And he turns around and goes, "Oh yes, she did say that this place blew, like the mountain blew up. It didn't just boil over."
We should get
Would
out
you
of here.
be-
Thank you for your assistance. I think we need to be going.
I would at least hide behind a big rock.
Yeah, dimension door.
Yeah.
Get me out of here.
Brienne immediately glad she isn't here. This is not the first time she's had to run away from an exploding realm.
Get me off
how
this map.
fast is Seekland?
Oh, yeah, Seaglin's fine. She's,
Okay.
I can take somebody
Is
with
there-
me, so I'll
is
just
there
put my hand
anyone-
on.
Okay,
do
is
you
there
guys see
anyone too slow that I can fly them over this thing?
I don't know. I think Debbie got up again. But
That's fine.
Loam
I can just
Buddy
take
is
somebody with
or
me to the
Fast
dimension
has.
door.
Oh, you can take both of them. Okay, cool.
Oh no, sorry, I can just take one person. I didn't realize who's being sent with me.
Well,
Yeah.
these are the two then. So there we go.
Yeah. They can do so. And then, yeah. Can everyone please give me a Constitution saving throw as the explosion hits you before you hear it? The sound of it, that is. You're all probably about to be deafened. The DC is 25.
Yeah, baby, 25.
Oh,
I am
I
not
mean,
deafened.
you just need, you could pass if you have a D from anywhere on Masika. Someone could guidance you.
if anyone would like to, I'd appreciate it.
Oh, guidance.
Hedrah?
Let's see. Are you?
She is 8
Within
away.
8.
That is exactly enough. Because yours is
I'd
5
be like,
plus 3.
oh, I just look at it. I just look at Masika, look at that, and be like,
Those big
Oh,
radar
it's gonna have to
dishes.
be-
Oh, fuck. Snap
I'd be
your
like,
fingers.
yeah, I'd be like, oh, this is gonna hurt me as well, but don't. Like the same Masika.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anai, Masika, both of you like shut them dishes down hard and like just fold and curl and pop your eardrums, like, you know, you tense your jaw and open it like you're yawning, and it just sort of alleviates pressure. Like both of you managed to do that in time. Everyone else is not quite so aware, and you are deafened before the blast knocks all of you off your feet from the pressure of it. I'm always thrown back to did you ever see that Mythbusters where they blew up a cement-filled truck with explosives?
Yeah.
Like that to me is a very like classic explosion. That whoomp.
Mhm.
That is basically what happens on the other side of this, because it gets, you know, Vesuvius. Admittedly, it gets Vesuvius in, you know, what is essentially a 20 by 28 square area, as opposed to, you know, the actual village destroying blast it was back then. So you're not all, you know, killed by hellfire, but yeah, it's still loud. Everyone, you are deaf, and you will be deafened until the next day.
It's okay. We can be your ears.
Yeah. Anai and Masika, you guys are deafened, but it's only going to be for like 10 minutes.
Oh, that's good.
All right.
Yes.
Yeah, Loam, you do not make the 25 DC. You are also deafened for a full day, as this place Vesuvius is.
Yeah.
Huh.
So
Interesting.
rush everybody back down to the boat, explain the situation, and get on a sailing way.
Yeah,
Well-
by the time you get to the boat, like, they have already, you know, like, there's no way they didn't hear that explosion. All of them have like started hacking away at the rocks, trying to make space for the ship so that they can fucking charge in and get you. Valeris will appear before the lot of you and says something smarmy. It's still the first 10 minutes, so also Anai and Masika can't hear it. You can make intelligence tests to try lip reading.
Sure. Do I get my proficiency since I have like linguist and everything?
Yeah, you're a linguist. You do in fact get int proficiency.
Plus 8. 16.
Yeah, with 16, you are fairly sure that he says, or you think he says,
It would be kind of funny if you're just saying like mop, 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 mop.
Or you're pretty sure he says this has been a rare pleasure. Or you think he says thins Applebee's hair eraser. It's
I'm
kind
gonna
of
go
hard
with
to
the
read
first
him.
Yeah.
Christian Applebee's.
Cass,
I think it's gonna be the first one, probably.
Cass doesn't understand any of this, so he's just gonna walk up. He's just gonna wrap his knuckles on Velarus's heart and then just thumbs up. You're a good guy. Sorry. You're a good guy.
He just shouts it. Because I'm not the one who is deaf, but thanks. He hands Sieglinde a cigar. Don't forget to pray.
Sieglinde just eats it.
So, she looks confused, but like again, she's already watched this handsome man like light up multiple cigars. She will look to Anai and okay, yeah.
Don't forget to clip the other end though.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Otherwise, you're just going to be trying to suck through the other end that's already sealed up with the wrap.
This is going to ruin other cigars for her.
What?
Yeah, probably.
You can't. Oh yeah, you can hear.
Yeah, she
we both can hear.
Yeah, the biggest ears of the party are both like, "Oh, this was terrible. What an experience." Everyone else is just hearing the fucking flashbang E. But yeah, Sieglinde looks delighted with this new thing that she gets to do. And coughs a whole bunch the first time. But will eventually figure out that it goes to the mouth and not to the lungs.
Yeah, puff, don't inhale.
Yeah. Rush the boat.
I hate the way the smoke sticks to clothing.
Yeah, tell me about
Yeah.
it. I know.
Got,
I know
yeah.
it intimately.
Yeah.
I know. I was speaking in character,
Oh yeah.
but also real
Yeah.
life.
And also in character, Anai is a smoker, so, you know.
Yeah.
Admittedly of blue, so it smells like sort of raspberries and tobacco at the same time somehow. Sorry, blueberries and tobacco.
Blue raspberry.
Blasberry!
That's the best flavor.
The best flavor of those sweets is apple, in my opinion. I liked the apple one.
Green apple?
Yeah. Green apple. To be fair, they were all good, but then I found out that they're all full of petrol. Oh, sorry, no, they're all full of machine oil.
Delicious.
Machine oil.
Yeah, there was a big recall notice. It's like, I know that you ordered this bag of this 3 kilograms of Jolly Ranchers 2 years ago, but just so you're aware, we've had to take all of these off of our stores because it turns out that in America they aren't very careful about how much machine oil they let get into their food.
Yum.
I am not surprised.
My body is a machine that turns oil into power.
yeah, your body is a temple that turns oil into freedom. Yes. I was going to say not the way I expected this to be done. I expected this outcome as one of the outcomes at the very least. I didn't expect it to go down in that particular way. Did not expect Cass to come out with the, no, do it, call him. Cool God. Oh, I'll wait.
Oh, wait,
You see, you could have just shortened that to, I didn't expect Cass.
Yeah. Yeah.
It happens a lot.
I was so pleased when you approached me like, I'm entering rage mode. But then it still turned into that.
He just carrying his way through the situation. I want to speak
Don't you ever do that to me and my daughter ever again. Yeah, I liked, I saw Catherine's thing and I was like, that's like the perfect identity for like broody, evil Anubian.
Mm-hmm.
Look, at the end of the day, the bitch came out of this encounter dead as God intended. Cass is satisfied.
Yeah, to be fair, you got your wish. This place got explodiated. When you go around the corner, it's quite gone. I can't delete it without like risking taking out the whole map because of how selection works. So you have to just take my fucking word for it.
Yeah, I will take your word.
Theater of the mind.
I will say this.
To the boat.
There you go.
You know, when everyone's being deaf and trying to talk in be like, it reminded me to be like you can't hear what they're saying. It reminded me of this scene, positive ECT in the video there. It'll be like, tell me, porn actress, tell me I'm a bad girl. To a deaf actor, it'd be like, oh, you get the side, yeah, say a bad girl. Say, you're a mango.
Amazing. Goodness. All right. So, with all of that said and done, and Sieglund now, like, really interested in the Church of the Hunk. Look, Pseudo Evil just looks fucking good. She will follow you all back to the ship. Yeah, everyone's just got a fucking cajillion questions. They realize that only Anai and Masika are able to fucking answer them.
Lots of answers, but ship
Yeah.
needs to be going. We're on an operational time limit. We have info that is very rapidly going out of date.
I mean, you can explain it to them while we're underway.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah,
I understand
yeah.
lots
They'll
of
be like,
questions, but we need to get underway.
Sure, okay. Cat will probably rush on over and honestly, the first thing she does is give all of you a moist towelette because you're all soaked in ash.
Sounds good. Thank you.
All right. Are these hills difficult terrain?
Yes.
All right. What square are we on?
You are where you are right now.
It's
Okay, that doesn't.
probably quickest to go like that.
Yeah, I know. All right. I'm just asking because it doesn't help if we're on 2 squares at once because this might be difficult terrain.
You're in difficult terrain, regardless. But yes, it's you are occupying that difficult terrain. You are occupying all of the features right here currently.
Okay, so Bop. Then.
So it's like,
Bop.
10 miles to get up to the central point if you want to start counting from the center squares again.
Bop.
Oh, yeah, go ahead, draw me a route. So we can get rid of this one here. Not needed anymore.
Who wants to go to Oasis U?
Not right now. We can't. After we get the
Someone was
input.
pointing at it. I'm not talking. Jesus. Meow.
Okay. I don't know why you would like completely skip going through like this part. This isn't difficult terrain. You just fucking blast through here diagonally.
I don't want to get involved with a random encounter with a bunch of football hooligans.
But what if it's a sorority full of big titty school children? Or not children, adults, college kids.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
reverse back on that real quick.
Oh, there you go. There's the fucking Epstein slip there.
God.
Like if you're looking for
You're
absolute
right.
fastest route, it's that.
Fine.
Wait, are the cacti difficult terrain?
Yes.
Yeah, they're basically forests.
Yeah.
That is their plant fiber of choice is cactus wood.
Actually, this is faster.
But we're going through more difficult terrain that way.
Is it?
This is
Yeah.
difficult
Yeah,
terrain.
those hills slow you down.
Yeah, but it's 30 miles of save time when that's like... I think these are only 24, so... Yeah, no, it's still faster to go this way. Saving 30 miles.
Yeah, it is a difference of 30 miles. I guess it's basically equivalent, but one of them lets you go through civilization.
Yeah.
Oh,
but we
44.
don't.
Alright, yeah, we'll just go through the university, I guess.
I mean, you don't have to. As I say, like if you want to go that way, then absolutely.
Yeah. No,
I
maybe
believe,
just
I
a
believe that one.
billboard
I
at
believe that one is mathematically just a little bit quicker, but they're essentially equivalent. If you want to avoid being seen by anyone, then the northern route is the one to take.
I think we should probably take the northern route then, just so that not only do we're not seen, but also like if there is something that comes up, we don't get roadblocked into civilization.
Okay.
Instead we get more blocked in the middle of a fucking death of a no civilization.
Yeah. All right. Roll me up a line.
We want
Oh, sorry,
travel
draw me a line, and then we'll do some rolling. I'm gonna put some tests to you.
Okay. Someone just mark out an actual line, and then I'll free
Okay.
hand alongside of it. Is that the line?
Yeah.
Okay. There you go.
Cool.
It's not perfect, but it'll do.
Italy. Okay then. So, on this journey, what are you best trying to achieve?
Speed.
Are you going for best speed? All right.
So,
best speed.
yeah, dumping my spell slots into the ship to make it go faster.
Indeed.
So I guess an Arcana roll for that.
Yeah.
Alrighty. We have plenty of people around that can help me with this and give me advantage. So 25.
In order to move this thing around, she uses a circle to spell up every day to move up at full speed.
Does giving her any higher spell do anything for that?
Temporarily, yes. Luck might have to make a save herself, but you can certainly request this of her.
If we're already operating at like max, and it's only like a very temporary. Like how temporary are we talking?
Like for a day, she can go at double speed.
It's probably worth it to give her like a third slot for like a day of double speed, at least starting out.
Okay.
Don't you think? All right.
You should do the double speed while we're in difficult terrain.
Yeah. So, yeah. Okay. I'll give up a third level slot to do that.
Okay, then let's do a save. You luck. All right.
Nice.
She is not going to suffer any ill effects.
Very good.
You will have to do some maintenance though. Like the ship is going to take some damage from pushing it, regardless. Like you're blasting through fucking difficult terrain and dunes at like a best speed.
Yeah.
Ship's not really meant to do that and come out completely unscathed.
Luckily,
That's
we have a
fine.
shipwright.
You do indeed.
Time for some fast and dirty meals, or is fast and efficient meals. I should
Fast
say.
and dirty meals.
Yeah.
Those are my
Let's not make it
favorite
dirty.
meals. I'm gonna need something
Oh.
from Cass. I think some shipwriting to repair the ship. It's gonna take some damage going at double speed through here.
Sure thing. Alright. Carpenter's tools. Ugh.
That's a fail.
Do you want roll that save?
If you would like to give me your inspiration, I'll certainly use it. And we're spending a few days.
Yeah.
for it, so I'll just get my thing.
You always use inspiration when asked.
Okay,
19.
that is a pass.
Alright.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna inspiration that survival roll.
Soak 13 inspiration.
Yeah. There we
See,
go.
I never make my inspirations back during combat like you would think when people want rerolls. No, I always lose. I always get them all.
absolutely.
I
They're
always
from
get them all
skill
during.
challenges.
I get them all from
Yeah.
skill challenges. Yeah,
We don't want to fail the skill challenges.
his party hates failure.
I know, right?
I mean, this is the first inspiration I've given you in a while.
True. You do tend to generate your own advantage on stuff.
It is a
I
slightly
also accept
important.
my own failures, unlike some.
This is an important one to get there quickly. It actually has an impact.
Yeah.
For breaching this compound. It's still going to have people in it and information to gather if you get there quickly, after all.
I think this is like one of those skill challenges where it's kind of warranted, like to use up inspiration. It's a slightly important one.
Absolutely, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
Yeah. So, Masika, you stay on top of the ship's supplies. Nothing's going to go amiss or get lost in the course of like hard days of travel. Cass, you're able to keep the ship going. Anai, similarly, you're able to keep the ship fed. I'm going to want some kind of a test from Ralu, especially during the difficult terrain part while the ship is moving at double speed. I'm going to need some kind of test of helmsmanship. That's a pass. That's a pretty substantial pass, I would say.
I'm good at my job.
You good?
I think that's all the stuff that needs to be done. Now, is there anything people would want to do to also try and improve this journey you haven't already rolled?
So that'd be between like Loam and Karin.
Yeah.
Kinathis,
Find us a
He might be
shortcut,
okay.
Loam.
I'll roll
He's
her.
away from the keyboard
Yeah.
right now, I think.
Yeah, he said to roll Loam skills though, so I shall crit against myself real quick.
That's not great.
So, it's not a crit. We're okay. It is a pass. Okay, so she is able to shave off some time as well. And Karin, is there any way in which you are able to assist with making this journey faster somehow?
Not
You
that I
almost
can
went,
actually think of. The only thing I'm really good at is, let's say, high perception.
Yeah, probably not necessary on this particular point. That is fine. That is okay. I do not necessarily need one from everybody. You have enough successes there. More successes just means shaving off extra time.
Let me check the spells. Maybe I can get something.
Yeah, maybe you have something. Give it a goosey gander while I do some quick mathematicians. So we've got 360.
I have a question. The boat doesn't count as a creature, right?
And everything counts as a creature for targeting purposes, unless the spell says otherwise.
Yeah, and Luck is herself literally a creature. She's a folk. Sort of a folk.
Oh. No. Well, I could. Since she's not a short resting, I could just throw freedom of movement on her. Impervious to difficult terrain, mobilization, paralyzed, or restrained. Can't be slowed, dazed, or...
Too big of an object for that.
Okay, just checking. Hey, what's a good thing?
I like the thought. It's just can't work in this instance.
In this... No. Don't really think I have...
I'm about to finalize then.
Let's see, ceremony. Yeah,
It looks like you're
right,
going to
gentle
get there
repose.
in just a little bit over 7 days, a full week.
Damn.
Hey, I mean, you shaved off like a day and a third. Like a week is a long time to like destroy stuff. They've probably gotten rid of their most useful articles, but like they can't move an entire facility's people and its contents in a week.
Yeah. I get you. It's just, still a week's a lot of things.
Yeah, week is probably gonna feel like a really long time when you feel like you're racing against the clock, but you're traveling hundreds of miles across a continent in a boat.
That's
across
true.
the sand. Like
We're
you're
literally
absolutely blasting it.
Yeah, we're literally doing the best we can.
Look, 300 miles isn't that much in the United States.
You're right. It's a lot by sand ship, though, even in the
Yeah,
US of A.
Yeah, it is. I mean, hell, my first fare takes me like 100 miles in Ohio.
But it's all Ohio.
But it's Ohio, it's just flat.
I mean, so
Very
is
hilly,
most of this
actually.
terrain.
It's actually very
No,
hilly,
this
like,
has
going down to that
dunes.
fare.
Like, dude, is a fucking mountain in fucking Ohio.
Eh.
I can see the horizon from the farm. Or I would, but I have to look through all of the plants what is growing in them farms. Tall and powerful.
Corn.
Corn
Fucking corn.
everywhere.
Corn.
You can't see past the corn anyway. Doesn't matter how flat it is.
Listen, there's corn all
And
over the place. I got
children
a
in the
cornfield
corn,
next to,
too.
like, close to my house anyway.
This is the least surprising thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, but I live in like the middle of a city.
Still not very surprising.
Excellent city.
It's just a particularly big farm. Yeah, okay. So, you've been informed that this place is a hub for cult information, and you are appearing at, let's see here. It was sunset when you were arriving at the place. We count about half an hour to an hour for blowing up that lady. Let's see here. It's basically midnight as you get to this area.
Good.
So this might be a night raid on a facility. This might be the return of Metal Gear Solid or
Metal Gear.
Sand Team 7.
Woo!
Metal Gear.
Squadron Team 6.
Cult base of operations.
This is Bravo
You-
6.
You're going to find the general of the masses hiding in the Saddam hole.
The Mass General.
I might need more prep for this, but we can predicate these events with some skill testing because you have a facility to break into. You know the location of it because you've been told it. And it spans a number of individual buildings making up one whole compound. Large series of homes and domes. They've got camo netting, like sand coating, that kind of thing all over them. But again, you already knew they're here, so you have arrived. There are 3 buildings. There are 6 of you. Well, you're technically, I guess, because of your companionship. You're basically an 8-man breach team. You don't know which buildings hold what. It is the middle of the night as you arrive. What do?
I
Loam
vote we
reconnaissance.
drive the boat directly into the middle of the 3 of them, and anyone who tries to escape gets shot with the scorpions and lit on fire with a flamethrower.
Okay, counterpoint to that, we're going directly into a cold hub. Who knows what weapons they have and what magic, and just driving the boat into the middle of it, it could be a very well death sentence.
Nah, these guys
That
ain't
if we
shit.
don't-
These are a bunch of fucking nerds at an info hub.
Yeah, but what are these buildings made out of?
They appear to be made out of stone.
Okay, good.
There
Well,
might
we
be
don't-
more. There might be more to them because they're underneath like sand camo netting. You can't see the material, but they look like typical stone construction.
Well, yeah. So the first thing we do is ask Loam to do a little bit of scouting to see if they have any anti-ship armaments up. If not, then do Cass's plan.
Yeah, you want to give me a stealth from Loam?
Sure, I can do that.
Let's throw a base on her.
Does someone have
Yes,
invis
I know.
prepared?
I
Yes,
can
enough.
do that myself. Don't worry about it.
Okay, cool.
Oh,
Okay.
I can use it's one of my class features. I can do something.
Invisibility should be a spell I prepare more
about
often,
it.
but I just don't prepare that
Yes,
often.
I can expend an expert snack to become invisible.
Sweet.
I'll do that.
Okay. Wow, that's a phenomenal stealth roll. Okay, so there are 3 buildings, and you're looking for like anti-ship or like
Like
area
anti-ballistic.
control armaments. Yeah, you can certainly approach to get a close look at the facility. Give me a perception test.
Perception test.
Oh no.
Yeah. Do you have inspiration, Kinathis?
No.
You can have my inspiration, Kinathis.
Okay.
Grow, my pretty.
Well, it worked.
Back
out.
up to 14. We nearly made it to single digits.
Not on my
Man.
watch.
Not on my watch. Okay.
And I
Yes.
haven't given you a single one this entire session.
True. It looks like there were the equivalent of like tank trap spikes in the middle of this courtyard, but those have been dismantled and taken away, presumably because they had ships moving a lot of things back and forth. You can't just keep lifting and dropping the security gate. Very time consuming. So they have gotten rid of something that would stop you from driving directly into the middle of the compound. However, you can see that between the sand camo netting and the tops of these flat roofs are pretty large, nasty-looking ballistae.
Hmm.
They aren't currently like all cranked up with people at the ready, but there are guards next to them, so they would only need a round to like crank them into position. But they aren't just like sat there full taut the whole time. Mostly because they'd be shooting, like they'd just be cross-firing themselves by mistake if one of these if just one of the ballista strings gave up. Now each of these buildings is probably like 40 square feet. They're quite large ones. 40 square feet, 40 square meters even.
What's the count on these ballistas?
Looks like 3 per roof, so you'd be looking at 9 anti-ship cannons.
That's a lot of anti-ship cannons.
So, yeah. Probably advisable to not get close with the boat.
Okay, so I do have an idea now. We know there are anti-ship things. We take the roofs first, and then we light a flare, and then let Cat come in with the ship. So
if you guys can successfully take out their defenses stealthily, then there's nothing that can stop you from just fucking charging the ship into the middle and using it as a battle emplacement.
Yeah, I mean, not even stealthily, just as long as we shock and awe the rooftops well enough.
Yeah, you could single round it. It will mean that the people inside will go from trying to gather up and escapable information to just burn whatever's
down.
left.
Yeah.
They will start trying to destroy all the evidence the moment they realize the jig is up.
Yeah, the like stealthier we can actually get into these buildings and stop them from destroying information, the better.
This party, stealth, Lamau.
I know. The challenge has definitely been put
That's
there before
every party, though, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I need while Loam's doing scouting, it'll take a few minutes, so I can do a short rest to regain some spell slots, because I have to use a second level slot to get us here. And so I can change out one of my prepared spells for invisibility, so that changes out something.
Then we got the cast with the sabo.
How
I mean,
full of a moon is it out tonight? Just out of curiosity.
Roll me a d4. It is a waning moon.
All right.
So it's on the darkest side, really. The waning crescent is quite slim.
Okay. So Ralu can take off into the air and land on the roofs, because they might hear her coming, but by the time they hear her coming, it's probably going to be too late for them to load up a ballista and shoot her out of the air. But if you guys want to get information, that means the Loam and Cass might need to creep up to the buildings before we attack, and then while Ralu and the rest of the party makes noise, Cass and Loam can go inside and start knocking scribes over the head.
Yeah.
Now, last time you left this to Cass and Loam, you had a really good plan. It just immediately failed on the first terrible roll.
Yeah, that's
This is going to be so fucking funny if it happens again.
Hell yeah.
We
mean,
don't
it's a
I
good
would
plan, but-
recommend, since it's the middle of the night, and Tiff's not wearing heavy armor, have her fly like straight up and just watch the compound, and she can either call out or like dive bomb anyone who tries to run into the desert.
Yeah, she will swap her customary hand crossbow for a man-portable scorpion.
Okay.
She just takes the bolt off of it and is going to fire that from a bow. It's a clumsy way to do it, but she's going to let gravity do a lot of the work.
Hell yeah.
Like she is going to do that, like 2 feet hold the bow as though she were loading a crossbow. She's going to 2 feet draw it and then just launch a fucking bolt, a scorpion bolt from a bow. Probably ruin the bow, but it will kill the shit out of at least one person.
I'm not saying that Loam and Cass split off. I'm saying they both go and then rumble buildings together so they have backup.
Oh, I know. It's just like the last time they did that.
We don't have another choice. We can't.
Yeah, I'm not saying we're not.
We're just
doing
saying
it.
it would be
I'm just
funny
saying
if it
the
happens
last time
again.
It happened.
It was a great plan last time as well. It's just the dice disagreed. I agree. It's still a great plan right now, but the dice might still disagree.
Yeah.
And I can't wait to see.
There's nothing we can do about the dice disagreeing. If they disagree, then we're going in loud. But like, until that point.
Yeah. So I mean, Loam generally dresses the same all the time, but Cass, you're quite flamboyant. What's your sneaking suit look like?
Black leather bodysuit.
Fair enough.
Do you already have the invisibility
Yeah.
spell prepared?
Cass does,
Savin, or-
yes.
Okay. All right, because I did change
Cass-
out my prepared list during the short rest.
Yeah, Cass always has that shit up.
Alright.
We don't
I would
need
put
that,
silence on you.
Edward. We've had enough days where Cass could have just given everyone in spell back.
I would put
Okay.
silence on you, but that zone does not travel. It's a
Correct.
specific area, I think.
Do we have enhance ability?
We don't.
I don't
Okay.
believe so.
I
Things
can
still
cast
spell.
that.
You
look at
can.
that.
Let's
Isn't
say
that
we
a
get cats
concentration
up.
ability? Oh no, it's not in this. But also, you already have invisibility.
It won't do
It's already invisibility already gives you advantage. Enhance ability would just give you advantage. Like it's not
But
a
does
value
Cass
add in
have
this situation.
invisibility? I didn't hear.
Yes,
I
he
did.
does.
Yeah,
Okay.
he has invisibility.
Yeah. Okay. Why don't the two of you give me stealth rolls? Also,
Oh,
there are
boy.
3 buildings. Are you both going for the same building to try and take out 3 targets, or are you going to take out 3 targets each on 2 buildings?
I think we should probably stick together because one of us alone has a very high chance of getting seal clubbed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Give me a 1d3 real quick,
Sure, Chief.
so I know which building is which.
Dead in the middle.
You happen to go. You happen to go into the
Okay,
leader
yeah.
building.
You go for the first building. And yeah, now that you're closer as well, Cash, you can also see like the telltale mechanisms of some ship-destroying cannons. They're a pretty big ballistae with those like spread prong bolts on them.
Are they currently
But-
winched back, or are they? Like,
No, they are not. They are not winched back, but the ammunition is literally like resting right next
I
to them.
cut
It takes
the
them an
strings
action.
on my way past.
Okay, that is going to be part of this whole stealthing part. But yeah, that is a good way to disable them. It won't deal with the lookouts themselves, but you can try and take
That's-
out just the ballistae.
That's fine. I mean, the ballistae aren't like things I need to make attack rolls on. That's just a use an item thing, I would argue. So it's
Yeah,
not like I'm
they
just
just
gonna break my
might
invisibility.
notice.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, give me a stealth. I guess I'll roll names one then.
All right. Stealth. What? 17.
Okay.
Correct.
Yay.
For a second, I thought that was going to be their perception. I was like, can't do anything about that.
Yep. Can't do anything about that.
That would be so fucking funny.
I get worm-tongued. I deserve it, frankly.
You got worm tongue, yeah. Yeah. It's your fault for inducing fascism in that game.
It's your fault for installing fascism in power.
It's a lot of people's fault. Not one specific person.
Uh-huh. Yeah, sure.
Yep.
Oh, goodness. That demographic doesn't exist, but if they didn't watch 70, but they watched just this, they would be so very unsettled. Like, so confused.
Look, if they watch this, they watch the other one. Let's be honest.
Yeah, almost certainly, of course. Yes, you are able to make it onto the first of these roofs and successfully cut the strings. These guards have not noticed this happening. Now, there are 3 guards here still sitting, doing their thing. They aren't helpless, but they are unaware of you all.
I just leave them to get crunked by the rest of the party later.
Yeah, I don't really much care about the lookouts on the outside.
Yeah,
Cool.
that's fine. All right, and then you move on to the next roof.
I'll go straight
Now,
across
this roof is in
boundaries.
the middle of the 3 buildings. So that also means that it could get spotted by all 3 buildings as defensive teams. Even though one of those teams is disabled, the spotters on it are still right there doing their spotting job. They currently have a lower chance to see you for obvious reasons, but it could still happen. Take it you're going for the old string cut.
Mm-hmm.
Okie dokie.
Yeah.
Stealth.
Stealth. 18.
16.
Is that
I'm going
sufficient?
to.
'Cause I think we can both.
I'm going to spend one of an X.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, it's probably worth it.
Since you said the DC is higher here, I will go ahead and. All right. 23. I think that's.
18.
Okay, that's not bad.
It isn't to the west. So I. Well, yeah, I won't GM roll. I'll just do it.
That's a 6 on the die. 6 to 5 on the die. That's pretty
You're
low.
right, it is. I'm not spending anyone else's inspirations, though. You want to, you have to.
have
Say
the
now
info.
or forever keep your peace, because I'm about to roll the
Yeah,
contest.
Cass did say he was throwing them out. So,
Alrighty.
God, you just
Yeah.
can't fucking let it.
Nope, dice says it's an 18.
The dice have spoken. Okay. That's far away group 1. Far away group 2. And then.
Oof.
Ooh,
These middle guards are going to notice you as you break their strings.
Quick, shoot him.
You have a surprise round.
I know Loam has extra attacks, so there's only 3 here like there were in the last place.
Yeah, alright. I'll make 2 attacks. You make an attack. If they're good and they do enough damage, then you'll be fine.
We'll,
That's 1
okay,
dead.
pretty good.
That's 2 dead.
All right.
You just have to beat 10.
well, luckily, they didn't see me. Because I...
Correct. You are still invisible, regardless of the fact that you've been what you've done has been noticed.
Yep, so I do get my sneak attack. So...
Okay.
Yeah, you get the hell out. You kill the shit out of that guy. All right.
His
then
head
I'm
just
gonna
comes
make
flying off.
another test for one of the faraway groups. They see their guy. They did not see their guys get executed. So
Wow.
the 3 men on the middle building are dead, and those ballistae have been dispatched. There is 1 building left with ballistae to disarm.
Nice.
You are now both no longer invisible, but you're still pretty sneaky.
I'm just going to go back to being invisible.
Sure. I also had to spend one of your knacks previously.
I'm out of knacks then.
Okay.
This was my last one.
Am I
That's
close
yours,
enough
yeah,
where
that's
they
fine.
would hear me casting a spell?
Uh,
I would assume probably yes.
if you were indoors, they wouldn't. But yeah, you're like up and on the roof. It's a quiet night. They would hear you casting.
Do you have a
Actually-
talent in this game that lets you whisper cast or no?
There's
Actually,
a
hold on.
Sorcerers, I believe, have one. Yes.
Wait,
There's
wait,
meta
wait. I
magic
have
word.
this. Creatures unaware of you or to whom I am invisible cannot hear my verbal components because I'm an arcane trickster. Ha!
Yeah.
Oh my god! All right, yeah. Then
I
you
just
can recast
invis
invisible.
myself,
So yeah,
yeah.
both of you really do fucking Bravo 6 that shit.
Very handy.
You both go dark.
All right, and then yeah, let's go take out the other set.
All right, one last stealth test to take out these weapons.
Oh, that's the good shit.
If you're back, Dev, it's your turn to roll the stealth instead, because I don't crit against myself again. Another rousing success. You are able to destroy all the machines. Now, you have already killed a bunch of guards. You could try and get a repeat and take out more spotters. I'm not saying it's greedy, but like
I mean, it
you
sounds
could get
little
you
crazy.
could get a perfect clear
I mean, we could. I would.
and just quietly ride the ship into the middle of their compound without anyone raising an alarm.
Oh, that's tempting, but I think we want to clear the buildings more importantly, because like that was the plan to begin with, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you were going to disable the ballistae. You're going to drive your ship into the middle of the compound, if I'm remembering this right, and then immediately kicking up a fuss while you guys rush down the doors and try to get everything before they destroy it. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if we were going to drive the ship in anyway, we might as well try and knock out the guards.
Yeah, if you here's the thing. Yeah, if you are successful, you could take out these guards and just sail the ship into the middle and park it, and try and get in silently, and it will buy you like multiple rounds, even if you fuck up the stealth after that point.
All right, let's go fucking murdering people, I guess.
Yeah, it sounds worth it. I mean, like either
You haven't fucked it yet. Give me
That's
Yeah,
2
you
attacks.
mean-
advantage for.
That is 20. That is
Alright,
23 and a kill.
Oh,
You
right,
need to do at least 10 damage to them.
There's it's not possible for Cass to do less.
No, yeah, you fucking cannot do less than that. Give me 2 Loam attacks. 10 damage is the kill threshold for a lookout.
I guess I will quarry the target, of course.
Yeah, no reason not to.
Good thing you did. That kills that one, and then you've got one more to kill. You do enough damage, it kills him.
Good.
Yeah, you weren't able to like move your quarry mid attack action, so it's a good thing you didn't need the quarry on that second one. 11 was a kill.
You can't actually move
Fucking
it.
stone cold cast, just fucking ice and bitches.
Yeah,
You
Cass,
can't move
like,
the
I'd like to reiterate, up until this point, has been super hardcore about, like, oh, I go out of my way to save people. I'll use healer's kits on unconscious enemies. Now Cass is just, like, walking into this camp, just slitting throats.
Yeah. No,
yeah, you are quite. You've literally gone retired Sam Fisher. You are.
Yeah.
Where's my baby?
You
Don't
tried
worry,
to hurt
Ralu's
my
noticed.
child.
Where's my daughter?
Look, Anai gets it. I'm very pissed at this cult too because they essentially made my closest friend, one of my closest friends' family, destroy itself.
Listen.
Yeah.
Ralu's noticed, and she's very proud of you.
Yeah,
Anything
your regressor vengeance paladin wife is also like super stoked on this.
Anything and everything that happens to the cult people here is
They have it
deserved and
coming.
warranted.
They have it coming. All right, you have iced another building. That means that there is just the initial first 3 lookouts you skipped beforehand. Oh yeah, those ones. I know they can't see you across the compound; they're too far away, and you already killed the ones in the middle, so there was no one to see them die. Do you want to try and get the last 3?
Yeah, I mean, might as well.
All right, this would be normal stealth test unless you can go invisible again.
I cannot do that again.
Yeah, I guess this is just normal stealth. Oh,
Pretty good.
Well, Oh, but I could just cast Enhance ability on myself.
They will
there
hear
you
you
go.
casting a spell. That's why you
Oh, that's
can't
right.
redo it.
Well, wish me luck.
It had to happen at some point.
Off the roof.
Well,
that's-
Loam, do you have an inspo?
She should.
No.
You gave them out to everybody.
Oh, I
yeah.
do. Actually, it is ticked
Yeah,
on
you
there
do.
now.
Yeah, I ticked it on when I had your sheet open at the time.
Wait. I have a question. Where is the ground
Okay.
in the environment? It's literally her environment.
That's not a thing
Sorry.
anymore.
That doesn't. That yeah. There's no
Oh.
land skill test making anymore.
Oh.
That got changed for way cooler features, honestly.
Other
Okay.
stuff.
I'll put
Put
it
yourself back up to 15 inspos now.
I have to.
Yeah.
I have to
To
get
be
again.
fair, that ability kind of pigeonholed rangers.
It really, but also like this new one, I really like the spending resources to go invisible because like functionally it's already what I was playing a ranger to do, and I got to, and it felt really good. So you know.
Yeah.
And then you
pretty cool.
change class.
Yeah, and then the moment I
Yeah, you
changed it,
changed class
it's fine.
immediately.
I still kept the Monster Hunter part. But yeah, sadly I was definitely felt a little bit bittersweet about changing to a paladin because canonically for Ree, like big character development moment for her to approach all these other gods and see them active in the world. Me myself, I'm like, Bane Ranger would have been fucking hot as hell though. Oh well.
Alright, so, yeah, time to murder some people, eh?
Yeah, you have 3 more dudes to kill. Give me 3 attacks.
15 for 30 something?
Yep, that's a kill. And for Loam's too.
Nikki had to get up, remember?
Oh, he had to get up again. Okay. In
Did he?
which case.
Did he?
I will give Kina
First one.
2 of my +1 arrows just in case.
Okay, well, I don't think you can add that plus to Frenzy 2s.
True, yes, that is true.
That first one's a kill thanks to Quarry, the second one is Quarryless.
Why would it be Corey? It's
Still
a free
a
action to
fucking-
move it over.
Because of you can't do it more than once in the same turn, even if it's a
Yeah.
free action.
Okay.
It's a free action once per turn.
Okay.
It doesn't
Other
matter.
than
The
that,
second one,
it's-
12 is a kill. It's just high enough
This
to
works
kill
out.
another guy anyway. Just like last time. Thwip. You've taken out all 3 guards. Everyone back on the ship, like you've been waiting for the signal, and instead, like
Cass
it-
just
it-
comes back covered in blood. They're all dead. Let's go in.
All right.
Excellent. Right. Yeah, Ralu will unfurl sails.
Hello Manti creeps into the compound.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Yeah, you got another series of kills. You've taken out all 9 ballistae and all 9 lookouts, which you hadn't intended to on arriving, but you fucking did it. Congratulations.
I will give Cass a fist bump.
Hell
Yeah. See,
yeah,
we are
this-
cool
this-
and
this-
competent.
Yeah, the sails unfurl and Hello Manti creeps into the compound, ready to unleash its load on these unsuspecting nerds and their fucking information bunkers. But that will be where we pick up next session.
Sounds good.
Oh man. Oh man, that mental image delights me. Just this adorable sail like creeping into a silent agency compound.
We've entered the black site.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not the first black site you've broken into, actually.
No.
Not the first time, probably
I'm
won't be the
glad we
last
didn't
one.
assassinate all the guards at the last one, though.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
would bad.
Yeah. That would really have hurt Fire Ant's feelings.
When she fucking killed us in revenge, yeah. Oh, geez, guys, I'm really sorry about this, but it's got to be done.
You've seen too much and you've just killed foreign agents. We were never here. Rax staff with malicious intent. Oh god.
Why did you speak like a fucking Canadian there?
Oh, we might have been able to take Thyron if that happened.
Thyron's a polite sweetheart.
I
No,
don't
no,
think we
this-
can
this
take
is like-
Tyren.
You sounded like you sounded from Minnesota or like
Yeah,
From
it's-
Canada, like-
and she is a northern sweetheart. It was definitely pulls a little bit of Canada into that character.
Kinathis and Savin did just speak Canadian. Have you ever seen the list of Canada's checklist, also known as the Geneva Conventions?
Canada's achievement list.
You think that's impressive?
Got my fucking Xbox trophy for this one.
Yeah,
Do you want
platinum
to see
war.
fucking? Do you want to see Sweden's checklist and put like Europe operated them for like 200 years?
Oh, the NATO no-no?
Oh no, it's not. It was the shit that we did to the Danes
Ah,
that made them stop
yeah,
a
yeah.
1,000-year war. To be like, you
They,
know,
they- yeah, they didn't
maybe
want
we
to. They didn't want to
shouldn't.
catch. They didn't want to catch that smoke.
Yeah,
Thanks,
like
Halfdan.
the thing. Yeah, the shit made the fucking what was those the Spanish Church, the Inquisition. Yeah,
The
the
Inquisition.
Inquisition took inspiration from what the Swedes did.
Yeah, kind of nightmarish. Well,
Yeah.
that aside, those nightmares aside, all these guys did was just quietly deal with a problem, and they dealt with it with staggering success, like a genuine, round of applause. I think that is the first time in this campaign that you guys
Yeah.
have done a sneaking mission that wasn't a complete fuck up. Indeed, you
Yeah.
went over and you did better than expected on the sneaking mission. You set your objectives lower just for safety's sake and didn't need to in the end.
Yeah.
So well done. Let's see here. Cruising Jewels. Did you save an innocent life?
She wasn't innocent.
No.
Those hands
Might have-
were soaked with maximum
Yeah.
blood.
She was innocent at one point, but not anymore.
Defeat a solo or a treacherous encounter.
No, she
think
was
so.
very weak.
Yeah, she used to be a solo encounter, but her being immortal doesn't make the fact that she couldn't kill you any different. You could have just been like, she's not dying, I'm going, bye. Like she wasn't a threat because she just doesn't do enough damage to you. Learn something new about the Modality Journal.
Yes, we learned something new about the world and immediately took action on it.
Yeah, you learned that there is an information black site. Did you take on create quest, major quest, pre-quest?
Took on this one.
Yeah, and you completed the trip to Denigan's last stand. You found their last stand. You didn't learn anything about Denigan's last stand because it turned into the Redemption House Explosion Pity Pie. But, it was Denigan's last stand, I guess. Uncover rare magic item or treasure hoard.
No.
Special objective.
In the middle of it.
You are definitely. I will qualify dealing with this entire black site as like destroying a whole cult.
Cool.
If you manage to get that.
So 2 XP?
2 EXP. It has
3, 5,
been
7.
Well, theoretically,
That's
next
57.
session we should hit level 9.
Oh,
it is the 27th of December in game.
Cool. Oh, we spent Christmas on the road.
Yes, we did.
Womp womp.
Oh,
No,
But
it's 27.
but it's needed. It's got to be done.
If we
That would
kill
be
all these
hilarious.
guys,
You decorate the cooler bear, just sitting there.
maybe we could blow some blue to all just like quickly go back to El Dorado for Christmas. What do you say, guys?
And do what? Leave the ship out in the middle of nowhere?
It can come back to us. Luck's basically an incredibly advanced autopilot.
Yeah, here's the one downside. I don't have enough HP to actually like cast teleportation circle.
you need at
I
least
bet
60
Karin does.
HP. She
I
can
don't
cast
have
her.
enough
Enough health to cast teleport.
Oh, you're not a Whisper Cleric, are you?
Mhm.
You're a Life Cleric. Never mind. That doesn't work.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. No.
I'm like,
You don't have the teleportation amongst you.
I am unfortunately also just short.
Wait,
Yeah,
Ralu's
I'm at
an arcane
48.
spellcaster. She'll never have the slots to do it, but it is on her spell list.
Yeah, I guess you could do blue to teleport.
it's something to think about in between sessions.
Yeah. Congratulations, guys. I hope you enjoyed.
Yeah, thanks for.
You saw the village of bad soup.
Thanks for running. It was fun.
Yeah, if you're
My
watching on
pleasure.
stream or YouTube, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow for 70. Till then, adios, and do take care.